Look at that apple on the table. What do you see? A round, red object weighing about 100 grams? If I asked you to describe it, you'd probably list its physical properties. But now, imagine an ant walking on the floor. When that ant sees a drop of honey, does it think, "Ah, a high-viscosity fluid containing sugar"? No. The ant perceives just one thing: eating. Or take you. You come home tired, and you see a chair. Your brain doesn't calculate a surface area of 750 square centimeters sitting 45 centimeters off the floor. You instantly perceive an opportunity for sitting. Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating concepts in cognitive science that changes how we understand reality: affordances. By the end of this video, you will never look at a door handle or another human being the same way again. Our story begins in 1979 with a psychologist named James J. Gibson. At the time, most scientists thought perception was a heavy computational process. The eye takes a picture, sends it to the brain, and the brain processes data to figure out what an object is. Gibson said no. He argued that animals don't need complex inferences to act. Instead, they directly perceive what the environment offers them. He called these environmental opportunities affordances. The idea is that meaning isn't constructed inside your head. It's waiting for you in the world. Here is where it gets philosophical, but stay with me. Let's go back to that apple. For you, the apple affords eating. Even if you aren't hungry, the apple remains edible. But place that same apple in front of a cat. Does it afford eating? No. For the cat, it might afford batting around or playing, but not eating. This is the core of Gibson's theory. An affordance isn't just a property of the object, nor is it just a thought in your mind. It is a relationship. It exists where the features of the environment meet the abilities of the animal.
This sounds like cool philosophy, but is it science? In 1984, a researcher named William Warren proved it was. He asked participants to judge if they could climb stairs of different heights. He found something amazing. People didn't judge the stairs based on abstract measurements like inches or centimeters. They perceived whether they could climb the stairs based on the length of their own legs. This confirmed that we see the world in terms of our own effectivities, our personal ability to act. We perceive the climbability directly.
Now, let's take this out of the lab and into your daily life. Have you ever pulled a door that said push? Of course you have. In 1988, Don Norman brought the term affordance into the design world. But he changed the definition slightly. While Gibson said affordances are real physical possibilities, Norman argued that in design, affordances are mental representations. If a door handle looks like it should be pulled, it affords pulling to your mind, even if it's actually a push door. This sparked a massive debate between psychologists and designers that continues today. Is the affordance in the world or in your head? Pause for a second and look around you. Your environment is full of thousands of affordances. The phone in your hand affords throwing across the room. The table affords standing on. The chair affords crawling under. But you don't notice most of these. Why? Because we only notice what researchers call invitations. Invitations are the small subset of affordances that are relevant to us right now. If you want to sit,
The chair invites you. If you are angry, maybe that phone invites throwing. We don't just stare at the world, we explore it through action to find these invitations.
Finally, affordances aren't just about things. They're about people, too. There is something called joint action. Imagine a heavy sofa. To you alone, it does not afford lifting. It's an immovable object. But the moment a friend walks in, that sofa suddenly affords carrying. We perceive other people as offering opportunities for shared behavior. This is the frontier of social psychology today. So, here is the takeaway. You don't see the world as a static picture. You see it as a menu of actions. You see what you can do. The next time you look at a coffee cup, a staircase, or a friend, ask yourself, what action is this offering me right now? Thanks for watching. If this video afforded you some value, notice that the subscribe button affords clicking. I invite you to take that action now.